Come on, man. Mook Boy, GG, the Goulash done, man. Mega family. I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard. Chill.
Right back in traffic, bird wings, Mook flight risk. Half a perk 10, help them see clean through all that bullshit.
All right, so we got my guy, Mook Boy, back on Off the Porch for the third time, bro.
Come on, man. Yeah, longevity, man.
Yes, sir, man. How you feeling today, too, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling amazing, man. Like, you know, it's a blessing, like always, to be here, man. To be surviving this shit and still be up. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
yeah,
right.
it's a blessing.
Nah, absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
Want to shout out your boy sitting back there who's no stranger to the porch himself?
Yeah, you heard me. Yeah, I got my partner, my business partner, my friend, my barber, all that, Jack Diamond, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, up here with me popping off, yeah.
Yeah, so Mook, what brings you to Atlanta this time, man? I know you got a lot going on when you touch the city, bro.
Yeah, man, well, since I was last here, I jumped and dibbled and dabbed in different areas, you know what I'm saying? We got the, I've been getting schooled in the real estate thing and, you know, the real estate business, and that's picking up pretty good. I got my partner, landlord Jack, helping me out with that. We got the new mixtape with DJ Scream, and we also got the Goulash strand that's coming out as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that's out as well, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh, it's out right now?
Oh, it's out right now. It's in the streets right now. You got to ask somebody. For sure.
So how did that opportunity come about for the strand?
Really just some of my business partners in Tampa that own smoke shops and stuff like that. They always see me smoking, and you know, a few of them reached out to me, and we just had some real good business deals, and decided to merge on this strand. You know what I mean? And the name of it is Goulash. Goulash is the ingredients in the food that we was making while I was in prison. So we took that name and put it to something positive, high and fly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because I always feel like it's every smoker's dream, you know, to have their own strain.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So what does this shit taste like, man? Is it a hybrid? Is it indica?
I gotta leave you a gift bag, man. It's hybrid and indica. It's actually a hybrid, indica, and a sativa. We actually hitting it for different areas and stuff.
Okay.
One strand is real good for sleep. The other strand is real good for creativeness. And one is a little bit in both. You know what I mean? Yeah.
For sure, man. And how can people tap in if they want to get this shit too, bro?
Just hit us on all the social media handles, and it's rolling like that. We got a smoke shop located in Tampa, Florida as well, if they want to pull up physically and grab it.
Okay, for sure, man. All right, so King Titus 4.5. That's the new one, right?
Yeah. And instead of saying deluxe, we saying goulash. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, because goulash is a big flavor, big pot of everything good going all in one enchilada.
For sure.
Yeah, so on the mixtape, I got some of my West Orlando partners. I got a Hotboii on there. I got a female artist on there. I got my nephew on there. Just a whole goulash and a whole collab of everything going on with DJ Scream amping it up. So it's It's a big street vibe, man. For real.
Nah, absolutely. What made you want to lock in with Scream for this? Because correct me if I'm wrong, this is your first DJ Scream mixtape.
Absolutely.
But I know y'all been rocking for a while.
Yeah. I just needed that. I wanted to go back to that cloth. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like that's what the music game was missing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I came out on Gucci mixtapes, listening to Wayne mixtapes, and all that kind of stuff. I just feel like that's what the industry is just missing right now, where you got all that hypeness going on by the DJ and they bringing it back, and people actually paying attention to the bars and all that kind of stuff. So yeah.
I feel like that mixtape wave is going to come back. I feel.
Oh yeah,
because
it
the
got
fans
to.
want that shit.
It got to. It's way differently from what's going on now. Nowadays, people drop a single and that be that. It's not really the hype around the whole project. You know what I'm saying? Like, we coming with this feel. Yeah.
Talk about that relationship with Scream, because I know y'all go way back. I don't even know if you know, but Scream's the one that plugged me and you together.
Come on, man. No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't know that. So boom, I did the Big Facts interview. Shout out to my man Big Black Bank, you know what I mean? And when I went in there, Scream was already in there, and we was just talking about the music and kicking it and this and that. And I'm like, bro, it'd be an honor to get you on the mixtape, to bring you back out on the hosting the mixtapes and this and that, because that's what I grew up off of. It's like a big part of sort of what motivated me to get in it, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, yeah, man, that'll be an honor, and we patched it up, bro, and did it from there. Yeah,
Yeah,
they gonna love it. They gonna love it,
Oh,
man.
absolutely. No, I've been listening to it, man. This shit,
Look,
it's one of the
believe
ones,
that.
man.
Believe that. Believe that. I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, and talk about, the Big Facts episode too, man, because I felt like that was a major look for you, man. I feel
Yeah.
like some of these bigger platforms be sleeping on you, Mook.
Come on, man. Yeah, so it was just good acknowledgement. And to be honest with you, man, like we've been getting money with the music, doing the shows, the streaming, the this, the that. So right now we pretty much out the credit, the legacy, the status, that's what we want right now. Acknowledgement and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was just real big for Bank to reach out to me, for Screen to reach out to me, for you to be reaching out to me, all that. Because you got a lot of microwave things going on right now and things moving real fast, you know what I'm saying? So when you get acknowledgement from the right areas and the right platforms, it means everything, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, it means everything. Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
And do you feel like you get your props in the game, man? Because, you got a huge fan base. and
Yeah.
Your fan base is really loyal to you.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's still an untapped market for you, man.
It is, and it's always gonna be because I don't follow trends. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the rappers that survived the walking on the crate challenge. I didn't do that. The ice challenge. I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't go with the trends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I stay true to what I'm doing and stay true to my artistry. So that's what I'm saying. To still be involved in these platforms is really a blessing because I'm right here where everybody else at, minus the fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Yeah, so what do your fans mean to you, the ones that been riding or die? What, 15 years in the shit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, bro. They just showed me so much unconditional love and like it's a real true root fan base, meaning like they know I don't follow trends, you know what I'm saying? And like they in love with my artistry, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, my fans actually saved my life, bro. Like for real, them the ones that keep me on beat. A lot of times, just like anybody, you have doubt and be want to give up. But when you flip past your social media and somebody saying, dang, when the album coming out, we want more, this and that, you know what I'm saying? That's what keep me going, bro. And that's, the fans are the biggest love I get from this whole situation, bro.
Yeah. And I'm sure you get a lot of those messages because you're the type of artist, you only drop once a year.
Yeah,
And fans demand shit so quickly
that.
these days too, man.
Yeah, I feel like now even they getting it. Like, something got to be held back and be special. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let everybody else do the fast and the microwave work. But when they listen to these projects, it's gonna be a meaning behind it. It's gonna be a whole different way behind it. It's gonna be a whole different lingo behind it. Every mixtape we drop, it's gonna be a whole different theme behind it. It's gonna be a whole different level. It's gonna get a fan something to look forward to rather than the regular things. You know what I mean?
Now, is there a certain mode you have to be in to drop a King Titus? Because I
Absolutely.
feel like this is your classic series, man.
Yeah, absolutely. The King Titus is really like the top of the umbrella from all my mixtapes and stuff like that. A lot of my mixtapes I do just depending on what's going on at that time. The King Titus series, I always just go into my own mind and let them know it's more of Demetrius. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a Demetrius Hardy type thing instead of a Mook Boy type thing. I take everything Mook Boy that I learned and mix it on King Titus.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the difference.
And do you remember recording the first one? That dropped in what, 2012?
I do. Yeah, I do. The first mixtape, the first King Titus, me and my partner Biggs, one of my other business partners, shout out to him too. We recorded that in hotels up here in Atlanta.
Oh shit.
Years on top of years ago. I wasn't even staying in Atlanta then. And we just rented a bunch of hotels and went to different areas and just getting that different feel and dropping. Yeah, man.
And did you think, like, when you dropped that first one, like, this is going to be the wave? Like, this is going to be the series that you got to keep doing? Or did you have to see the fans' reaction to know, I got something here with this?
To be honest with you, bro, just because I'm a music consumer as well, I knew it was going to be hot. It just felt different. And we was hitting them with different topics, different beats. We had a bunch of samples on there. Yeah, there was a lot of passion mixed into the recording. You know what I mean? It wasn't me trying to go in there and drop a single. It was me going in there and trying to get my point across as an artist, letting people know where I come from, what I give a damn by, what I don't give a damn by. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
And I hold you one of those categories of like an artist that cares more about the albums than chasing the singles.
Absolutely.
I feel like you care about the full project.
Oh yeah, absolutely, bro. We just have to. Artists should always focus on bringing out the best. I feel like the best material that the fans are waiting on. if you're not really pleasing the fans, you're gonna be a microwave artist, and your career gonna move fast like a Batman mobile. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because at the end of the day, the fans are who we really gotta please. You can like all you wanna like, but until the fans like it and are pleased with it, then you ain't doing your job. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I think it was last time you was here, you had dropped Mega, and you said you recorded like over 100 songs for that project before you trimmed it down.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that your normal like process when going into an album, or?
Yeah, because I normally, like you said, I probably drop one project a year. So it's like I think a lot of artists have to learn this too. You have to give yourself time to grow to even drop another one. You see what I'm saying? Or you're gonna be talking about the same thing.
Yep.
And that's just what I was trying to avoid. You know what I'm saying? I want my audience and my fan base to grow with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
No, that's true, because I remember, I think it was Andre 3000 that said that too. It was like fans, always demanded shit. He was like, I got to go out there and live life.
Yeah.
So I have something to talk about.
Yeah, unless you want me to give you a fake facade, unless you want me to give you, what I'm visioning. But a artist is like, you still like a news anchor. When I press play on your shit, I should hear what's going on in the world that day. You know what I'm saying? Like in that category, that time frame or whatever. Talk to me about what was going on in '99 and we in 2005. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
Yeah, so I try to keep them ahead of the curve. Real estate, weed, marijuana strand, business, stocks, family, religion. You know what I'm saying? Everything that goes along with that, like a real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
And what keeps you inspired today to keep creating? Like we said, over 15 years in this shit right now, bro.
Just acknowledging that I get paid for what I do. And I ain't had to go, cut no grass. I ain't have to go, do no street shit. I ain't have to cut no corners. I ain't have to cut no throats. Like none of that. I actually get paid for being in the booth and staying fly, man. Like, yeah, so that's the blessing of it.
Yeah. So when Scream sends back his version with the drops and him talking this shit on the intro, man, what's your initial reaction when you get that back, bro?
They dead. It's over. Straight up. That's all I was saying. They dead. It's over, man. Cause it was the vibe that we was looking for. Yeah.
And did he have any input on like the track order or the tracks on there, or did you have any? You just send it over to him?
Yeah, he had all the input on the track order. He asked me. He was like, "What order do you want it to go in?" I'm like, "Man, we recorded the music, so now I just want your input on it. Let me know how you will see it." And it's good to do that sometimes, like get another eyesight, another brain on different things and give you a refreshing type of point. Yeah.
Yeah, especially for a legend like DJ Scream, man.
Come on,
you kind of want that ear. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
Man. Yeah. That's legendary in itself. Like Scream is the one that was responsible for bringing out a lot of our legends that we listen to. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's right in that pocket, and that's why it meant so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so let's talk about some of these songs on there, man. So the first one is Chosen.
Yeah.
Like talk about the inspiration when you made this one, because you popping your shit on.
Yeah. Chosen, it was just me, sort of feeling myself and wanted also to attack the female fan base as well, you know what I'm saying? Put them, because females that listen to gangster music like to feel gangster at a certain time and this and that, but they also like to know that things are custom made and directed towards them. So that's what that was on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I tell every artist, like your female fans, they're gonna be the most loyal ones, man.
Oh man, yeah, and all the guy fans, they follow what the female fans are doing, you know what I'm saying? Female fans are the first ones that put me up on Gucci. Female fans, the first ones that put me up on Boosie. Yeah, female fans were the first ones that put me up on Jeezy. Like I remember these conversations vividly. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, you ain't heard about such and such, and yeah, the female fans the ones that do it. Yeah. And then after that, all the guys listening to it.
Of course, and when you go to your shows, it's gonna be the females there in the
you
front
feel
row.
me?
They buying the meet and greets.
Right, and the guys following the females to the show. So it's like, yeah, hell yeah.
Real shit, man.
Yeah.
Next song I want to ask about is Zone, man. Talk about this one, because he kind of reminiscing, about the past life on this one.
Yeah, Zone was just letting them know, you know what I'm saying, we still got that, we remember where we came from type thing, you know what I'm saying? I had my partner Jack Diamond get on there and set the L with the intro, you know what I'm saying, giving a little ism. Yeah, we talking directly to the streets on Zone. This for all the hustlers that wake up running their own business, doing their own daycare, doing their own thing. Like, yeah, just some motivation to get you back on that grind. Yeah.
And during our first interview, you talked about those 3 prison sentences, man. So talk about turning your life around since then, bro.
Oh man, we actually, Yeah, that's just big. I'm still really getting all the gratification that come from that. I still have partners. I still have a lot of my partners that call me from behind the fence, and like just let me know they everyday thing on what they doing and this and that. And I'm one of the ones that done been in them shoes, and it just make me feel even more blessed, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But them dudes from behind the fence, I'm telling you, bro, they know the news before we know it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they call in, they asking about the Goulash strand, they asking about the new mixtape, they asking about everything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a blessing when I talk to one of them. Not saying I'm happy that they're in there, but just it make me remember when I was in there. And yeah, and those conversations and those phone calls make me feel extra blessed, bro. Like, yeah, real deal.
And what would you say was like the hardest part about turning your life around, man? Because I know it's got to be hard to let go of your old life. You know what I'm saying?
Just being realistic with the direction of, because you go to one stage where you know, okay, the first stage is I know I need to change. The second stage is how could I change? You know what I'm saying? Realistically. And then the third step is actually making those steps to to actually change and dedicating your movement and your life to change. You know what I mean? Because every day ain't gonna be a good day. You know what I'm saying? When I stopped dreaming about selling dope, I couldn't even dream for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then I had to pray more, and then God blessed me with other visions, and now it's starting to work, and we're attacking that. And like, it's no bad days. You know what I'm saying? It's either real good days or regular days. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, and when you're going through that growth, not everyone around you is growing at the same time too.
Right.
So you may lose some close people.
Correct.
And I know that's gotta hurt too.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm just one of them guys, if you in my circle and I'm experiencing growth and I see somewhere you lacking, I'll try to pull you in that direction too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I give everybody around me options as we growing. Yeah. So yeah, it's evidence if you don't want to grow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you don't want to grow, that'll never come between us, but I'm gonna keep growing.
Yeah, guys, you can't let anyone else hold you back, man.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so let's talk about the song with Hotboii, man, because once again, I feel like this is the first time y'all dropped some shit, right?
Yeah, man. Me and Hotboii got like 4 or 5 unreleased songs.
Okay.
But Hotboii did a lot of jail time, and I was doing jail time, and it was just like, we was missing each other, this and that, But yeah, shout out to Hotboii. He one of the biggest from West Orlando. You know what I'm saying? From Orlando and things. Like, yeah. So, man, his vibe is real priceless on that. When we finally got in the booth, we like, damn, we finally got a chance to make this happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so. Yeah, it's gonna be a real big look for the city.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, man. Like, this is huge for Orlando.
Yeah,
man.
They not expecting it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And what's your thoughts on the music scene in Orlando right now, man?
Say it again?
What's your thoughts on the music scene in Orlando right now?
I love it, man. I love it just because I see everybody grinding and getting acknowledgement and all that. I just feel like, once we get to that point and level where everybody bridging in the gap and getting together and working, it's gonna work a lot faster for the whole city. Yeah.
I feel like the city's kind of being overlooked. You guys had a huge wave a few years ago.
Yeah.
A lot of people went to jail.
Yeah.
And it just seems like that scene kind of died down a little bit too.
Yeah.
What do you think it's going to kind of take, to bring it back up then?
Just more people working together, more artists working together. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you asked these questions so they can see from the outside looking in how everybody's viewing Orlando. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Mook the OG out of Orlando and this and that. That's why I always been adamant about everybody working together. It got to be an overall type of effort. One person can blow up, but that don't do nothing for the whole city.
Exactly.
Yeah, we got 4 or 5 lukewarm people and hot people that get together. Then hey, we did most of the work right then.
Nah, real shit, man.
Yeah.
Chasing Millions, you and Tom G, man.
Oh man.
I know Tom put this on his project too.
Oh yeah. I know that. Man, we got that goulash going, you heard me? Yeah, man. Tom G, that's my brother. And he's one of the actual ones that make me always raise the bar when we get in the booth. Yeah. So yeah, and that's some real life realism thing going on there too, because Tom is growing as well.
Oh, absolutely.
As far as businesses and all that. And that's what made me get on that hook. Like, damn, everybody around me either millionaires or they chasing millions. Yeah. One or the other, you know what I mean? Yeah, so, yeah, they gonna love that one.
Yeah, and last time Tom was here, he told me that you, him, and Coley P was supposed to be dropping a project. Is that still in the works?
Yeah, that's still in the works, man. All us just be super busy. Everybody's just running around doing their own thing. We got most of the project done. Okay. But it's just not the icing on the cake because we need to all Voltron back up and get it going. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna love that. They
And
gonna
what's the
love
vibes like when all of you guys get together and create them?
it. Competitive. Major competitive, like, you know, but friendly competition. Yeah, we all push each other, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody got their own personality, and everybody got their own skills and all that. So it just make all of us just bring out the best in each other. You know what I'm saying?
And it shows the power of the unity in Florida too, because all three of you guys from different cities.
Yeah.
Definitely all be pushing each other's brands.
That's right, and they not used to seeing enough of that, like Florida artists working together. So yeah, me, Coley, and Tom, we stand up in the paint and we represent that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
One of my favorites on there is the last song, "Purpose." Man.
Come on, man. Yeah, that's with one of my artists, Apollo Vega.
Okay.
And
on the hook.
yeah, he's a mean R&B artist, and yeah, he's very talented, man. He could turn his voice to sound like anybody, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, Purpose, that was real purposeful, and I'm glad we closed it out like that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like that was the perfect way to end the album too.
Exactly, man. Yeah, it's gonna be it's a good project overall, and I just hope they enjoy it. You feel me?
Now, you said you had some of your nephews on the project too?
Yeah.
What song are they on? They on the Hot Sauce song?
They on that Money.
Okay.
Yeah. They on Money. I got my nephew Donk on there. I got my nephew Bad on there. I got my nephew AJ on there, and I got my brother Keezy on there.
Okay.
Yeah. So all them from West Orlando. It was real important for me to have one or two of those type of tracks. That way, even when they witness the growth, they know I still remember where I'm coming from and what it is, you know, the original cloth. Yeah.
And they've been rapping for a while too? Or?
Yeah, they've been rapping for a while. They got their own mixtapes, their own singles, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, man.
So do you got a single picked out that you plan to push first? Like you shot a video yet?
I don't. I normally don't let it, I normally don't do that process. I normally drop the mixtape first and look at the numbers and read the comments, because I just want to do what the fans really want. You know what I'm saying? And that save an independent artist energy, finances, everything. Put it out. Let the fans tell you what's hot, and then go crazy on the video. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
Yeah.
And do we got a date in mind, or when are you thinking this should drop? Because I see it's done. So.
Yeah, it's done. It's done. We was just waiting on a few more rollout pieces that we was gonna add onto it, but it's gonna be sometime next month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So July.
Yeah, July. It's gonna be sometime next month in July.
Yeah. And I see you be doing these IG episodes too.
Yeah, the Goulash stories.
Yeah,
the Goulash stories. So we got the Goulash strand, we got the Goulash mixtape, and we also have the Goulash stories on YouTube and stuff like that. Yeah, and the Goulash stories is just actual prison experiences that I went through, or that I seen, or that I heard other people talk about and all that. So it's all authentic, man. Yeah.
Now, do you have to filter it a little bit, or are you just being raw and uncut with these stories too?
You have to filter everything a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody ain't really ready for what's really, you know, the real deal on stuff. So yeah, man.
And I see you stay being booked up, man.
Oh yeah, man. Like I said, I love the fan base, man. It's a true root fan base. It ain't about whether I made 1,000 posts this week or last week. It's about how much I've been working and when I'm ready to present something. Yeah. That's why every time I present something, I make sure it's well thought about, make sure energy is put into it, all that. It might take another year, but when I come, we coming. You know what I'm saying? Believe that.
Did you ever get booked in a city and be like, damn, I didn't know they was fucking with me way out here, or anything like that?
Yeah, I have, and just bumped into a lot of people, different places that I ain't know they know about me. LA, New York, you know what I'm saying? That type shit, like, yeah.
If people never been to a Mook Boy show, like what should they expect?
A lot of energy, a lot of weed smoke, a lot of bass, a lot of fly motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, just a lot of raw street energy. Yeah.
And I remember a couple years ago, there was the talks of you doing the verses. Did that ever happen, man? I can't remember.
Oh yeah, it happened. It happened plenty of times. I'm glad you asked about that, man. I'm like 4-0 in Florida.
4-0? You undefeated?
I'm like 4-0 in Florida. That's something they ain't talking about. You know what I'm saying? And I believe I've been paid the most money up front to do a verses in the whole rap game. We not talking about Florida. We talking about everywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, when it comes to a verses, I've probably been paid one of the most priciest tickets on a verse. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm like 4-0.
Out of the four, who did you think gave you the toughest challenge? Like, damn.
I'd probably say Iceberg.
Okay.
Yeah, Coley too. Because it's certain, you know, me and Coley versed twice.
Oh, for
but
real?
it's certain, I burst him in his hometown, and then he came to my hometown. So it's like when he pulled me to his hometown, he had all kind of dirty tricks going on, like straight up. He had his cousins on the front row and all this. They reciting it and oh man, it was just crazy. Yeah, so yeah, man.
Who would you want to do a versus against next that you haven't done one yet?
Somebody big that they think I can't take down, but I know my catalog. So let's say, I don't know, man. I don't know, but it got to be somebody big that they think I can't, and I don't even want to call out no names. I know that's going yeah, but it got to be somebody big, man, because if you get anywhere in Florida or anywhere near Central Florida, I don't really care who you is. Like, you got to, I've been rapping too long and it's too much quality things going on. Like, I'm going to be a force to reckon with every time. Like, yeah, so.
Nah, I dig it, bro.
Yeah.
What's some game you would share to the youth coming up right now, bro?
To attack credit. Attack your credit. If you attack your credit and you attack your business, nobody will never have to sign you. You'll sign yourself. You know what I'm saying? And go with the mind frame of just making your foundation solid. Don't take no shortcuts, because every shortcut you take, you're gonna end up having to come back anyway. So, yeah, go through it. I would tell them to go through it the right way, do all the business stuff that you would normally want somebody that owns a business to sign you. Go and get all that out the way first. That way you sign yourself and then work on everything else. Yeah,
because we talked about you turning down a big deal during the last interview too, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you never signed, right? Like throughout your whole career.
Yes, absolutely. And I thank God I didn't, because now it's a lot more stuff that's available that wasn't available then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a lot of times when it comes to these record labels, they just been found out the information before you did. If you wait another season, 9 times out of 10, that information is going to be available. And now it's all about whether you lazy or not to go and push down the door. Like,
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Because we see it every day, man. Artists getting on social media complaining that they stuck in the contract.
Right.
But they the ones that signed the shit.
Exactly.
Man. Like, you knew what you was signing up for.
Yeah, and if you rewind the time, they probably was begging to sign.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that would be my recommendation to the youth that's trying to get into the music. You know what I'm saying? Go and attack what you're gonna need to attack. Capital, credit, the right team. Get all that together first and then press forward.
Nah, real shit, man. What else coming up for you, Mook? 2025, man. How we finishing the year, bro?
Movies, man. More movies.
Okay.
More movies on Tubi. More real estate. More strands. More merging with different companies, and just more bossing up, man. Yeah.
What's some of the roles you played already?
We have a movie called Trapped on Tubi that I played like I guess you would say an influencer or something like that, or OG.
Okay.
And something like that, yeah. They put me in, right now they put me in what they see me in, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, this season we're gonna do a lot of just exploring different options of different roles we can play, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Is there any roles you wouldn't do? Like, would you play a cop? Would you play a CEO or anything like that, or?
I would. I wouldn't play no homophobic shit, like no homo shit, but everything else I think I would play. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you look at that and say, damn, Mook could potentially be a cop, you shouldn't be watching that anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so it's just like, I wouldn't shy away from it. I wouldn't shy away from it.
Now, what about an informant? Would you play an informant in a movie?
Absolutely not.
There's always a line. That's what I'm trying to see where we're drawing this line.
It just don't go along with. Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, I don't think I would, bro.
Yeah, you don't need to put that energy out there.
Nah, hell nah. Just certain things that you represent and that you've been stood against to, like, I don't know, it wouldn't be safe to really just go that radical towards in that lane. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it's like making a song with someone that snitched. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I don't see you doing
exactly.
That shit.
Hell nah. A lot of times I don't even really care about features and all that. Features I feel like are, they're good. It's good for merging and all that. But if you really are artistry and give a damn about the artistry, you're going to have your own paintbrush in your hand. You're going to paint your own picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Yeah, I feel with you, it's more organic with the features. Too.
Yes.
Like you gotta have a real relationship.
Yeah,
with these
exactly. And the music will show that. Will show those, you know what I mean, reflections. Like, yeah. A lot of features you can turn on, a lot of mixtapes you can turn on. You can tell, like, okay, that's just a feature. They just did that for a business standpoint.
Yep.
Like, yeah, the music reflects that, and I just ain't never want that type of vibe.
Yeah,
know
you
what
can
I
usually tell if they're even in the studio together because the
Right,
verses ain't
exactly,
even matching type shit.
exactly. So now what we doing? Just like presenting the business move in front of everybody, you know, without saying it's a business move. Yeah, the fans ain't dumb. The fans ain't dumb. That's why they craving real shit again, because they done seen everybody taking pictures by the cars they don't own. They done seen everybody, you know what I'm saying, showing the money that they don't own. Like, they done seen too much of that. So now it's like they craving for something real. Give me something real, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what gives you that longevity, like
Yes,
you
sir.
said earlier.
Yes,
too,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mookie, any shout outs you want to give before you wrap it up, bro?
Yeah, shout out to all my fans that's been rocking with me, man, and standing on business with me, you know what I'm saying? Y'all make me keep going. That's that. Yeah.
Back in traffic, bird wings, Mook flight risk. Half a per 10, help them see clean through all that bullshit.